Hello Stampers, my name is Linda Bedinger and I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator. And I've just come back from on stage in Las Vegas, and these were the swaps that I took. This was the card front that I took, which is one I've made a video on here on YouTube. And then this was my 3D swap, and this one is a little matchbook card, and then it's got a silicone card pocket in it, and so those were my swaps for on stage in Las Vegas, which was just great fun. So I brought back and I wanted to share with you the swaps that I got while we were there. And I'm going to make sure, keep looking at this so I don't get any glare on it. This is a card front. It says "You're Fabulous" here, and then it looks like it's inked up around the edges here, and it's got the daisy stamp on it. And this one was done by Denise Landry, and that's all it says. It doesn't say anything about where Denise is from, but it's a lovely swap. So I'm just going to go through these. I'm going to do the cards first and then the 3D projects. This one says "Always Thinking of You," and it's got this beautiful, I recognize this swish here, and it's from, I think it's Awesomely Artistic. I think that might be it. And this one, oh dear, doesn't have a card telling me anything about who made it or what the material is, but I can see on here that that butterfly was stamped and then Versamarked in clear powder, and it really is very pretty. And she's just swished across the top and then put a little stamp of some different color down here on the bottom, and it looks like it's got bubbles on the background of this blue. Very, very pretty one. This one is called "Best Wishes." It's got this cute little diagonal piece here, petal pellet flowers, and a die cut here, and she's incorporated yellows and greens, and then some of this lemon lime twist here. Yes, this was done with blends and watercolor pencils, and it's Veronica Inouye Quilton Stamper in Hawaii. Very, very interesting. Anyway, it's a beautiful card, and very, very pretty, Veronica. Thank you. This one is "You're the Best," and using our lovely labels here and a background stamp on this, and then it looks like just some stamped images here. Very pretty. Catherine Randall, Catherine's Creations, and it doesn't say where Catherine's from, but I love the fig color on that one. Very pretty. This one is "Amazing You." So this was out of the Celebrations catalog, the Celebration. Now this set carried over the Thinlits, and I believe this stamp set is going to carry over to the new catalog. And you can see on here that the centers of the flowers have some Wink of Stella. Very, very pretty color combination, and no indication on there who it's from. That's always so sad for me. This one is cute, this little toucan here, and it says "A little birdie told me it was your birthday," and very cute. And this was done by Susie Helford, and it doesn't say where Susie's from, but she used the one of the embossing folders here as well, and then colored her bird in. Very, very pretty card. This one is using the Daisy Delight and some of that Daisy Delight paper, and then a raised happy birthday with a pretty purple here, and Jody Carlson, it says here, Stampin' Jody. and it doesn't say where she's from, but that's a cute little card. Very, very pretty. I like the contrast of the yellow and the purple here. This one is "To think of you is to smile." Isn't that pretty? And she's got this medallion here and an embossed background and a little bit of that beautiful gauzy ribbon. And let's see if it says inside. Oh, there's a decoration on the inside of this card. And it's a full-size card, and it's got another one of these medallions inside, but again, no indication of who made it. If you recognize your card and you email me or make a comment on my video, I'll make sure I bring the card back and tell people who did it. This one says, "It's your birthday," and the black and the pink is absolutely gorgeous. Isn't that fun contrast? Just very pretty. This one was Ruth de la Rosa Rank, Sky Queen, Duarte, California. Very pretty, very striking, those two colors together. And then she's got one of those sequins on the top here. Just as cute as it can be. All right, next I have Always Thinking of You. And this looks like this edge was dipped in copper embossing powder. And then it's got this copper bow on here. And this butterfly was used either clear or white embossing powder on the butterfly here. And then looks like it was just scraped across here. This one is Sarah Grace. Oh, this is the lady I sat with. From My Heart to Yours. Heart of a Stamper, Sarah Grace. And if this is who I think it is, Sarah's right from there in Las Vegas. And she was kind enough to join up with me for the activities of the day. And that's a lovely card. Thank you, Sarah. Very nice. Okay, so the next one I have is this one. Do something creative every day. And then it's got all of those paint brushes in the pot. Cute. And then the basket weave embossing folder here. Gina Kofelt, Waynesville, Missouri. Very nice. Thank you, Gina. Just as colorful as it can be. Very, very nicely done. This one is in Lemon Lime Twist and has the Petal Palette suite on it. Life is so much better with you in it. Isn't that sweet? And then offset by the black with more green behind it. Very, very attractive. This one was done by Kimberly Holman, and Kimberly is in Moreno Valley, California. So thank you, Kimberly. That's very, very pretty card. I love patterns that are offset from one another. I love that look. Very, very pretty. This one is done in grays and silver. Isn't that striking? Very pretty. And our new punch here that came out with the Gentleman's Suite. This one was done by Diana I'm gonna screw this up. Grimonprez, Lady Die Stamping. And it doesn't say where she's from, but isn't that pretty with the basic gray and then the gray, and it looks like maybe black is drawn in for this inner piece here and then embossed in silver. Thank you so very much. Isn't that pretty? And this one, I think, very, very pretty. This uses that wonderful flamingo stamp we have, Tickled Pink for You. And then she did some stamping on the background here with those palm leaves and then a little bit of water and then colored the flamingo and then put this behind it so that it matched the flamingo. So all of it's tied together. Here's the tempting turquoise, it looks like, here and in the water. And then a couple of different shades of green. And then she brought the blue in around the edges. Very pretty card. This is Stampin' Dazzle by Liz Jones, mixed media artist, it says. And so she used lots of different things on this, and it's very, very pretty. The next one I have here is, this one says, Life's Short, Live It with Zest, Happy Birthday. And it's got the lemon and the orange on here. Interesting color combination, very attractive. And actually a pretty simple card, but there's a lot going on there with the textures and everything. This was done by Lonnie Spendlove, and she's got Facebook, Creative Juice by Lonnie, and it doesn't say where she's from, but you can find her on Facebook. Thank you, Lonnie Spendlove. All right, this one using the Beautiful You stamp set, and this card, isn't that clever? Made this way so that you could actually put another sentiment on this card right in here, and this is done on a background, and so this is in fact how the card opens. Very cute, very, very cute. And oh my, this one doesn't say on the back who did this, so I wish I could give credit for it because it's very pretty and a kind of a different fold. This one says Happy Birthday a lot of times and a couple of lemons here, and this one was done by Elizabeth Weigelt, Waddell, Arizona. Lemon Zest is the stamp set, and the Petal Burst embossing folder. Isn't that pretty with the Tranquil Tide and the lemon lime twist? Very pretty. Thank you, Elizabeth. Crafting flip-flops. I love it. craftinginflipflops.com. Clever, so you could go look her up. This next card is just says hello. Very simple, using some of that Petal Palette paper, and look at the contrast on that. Isn't that gorgeous? It's just beautiful. So simple, coloring in a few of the flowers and the leaves, putting a simple hello using the black to offset on the bright yellow. Very attractive card. Stamp set is Pop of Paradise for this stamped hello there. And so this one is Paula Carson. Thank you, Paula. That's a very striking card. Very pretty. This next one I thought was just so sweet and came with a dimensional back. This one has a little branch on the inside of this jar and a couple of ladybugs inside with some leaves, and then a couple of pieces of paper and then some ribbon down this to create this pretty color band here. And then this offset on white, Always Here for You. Isn't that pretty? That was done by Ramona Escamilla, and she's in Los Angeles. And I just thought, so reminiscent of my boys when they were small, of wanting jars to put things that they'd captured inside. I just think that's as cute as it can be. Thank you so much, Ramona. Lovely card. This one I think is just amazing, and I'll bet you this was done with Brusho. Given the color combination here, and then this is that Swirly Scribbles? Let's see, what does it say here? Brusho, white embossing powder, shimmery white, and Color Theory DSP Swirly Scribbles framelets. Stamp sets, Your Priceless Petal Palette. Just add text. Sandra Donald from Kelowna, British Columbia. We had several people there from Canada. So Sandra Donald, I think it's just absolutely gorgeous. And then it looks like she cut out this piece from Swirly Scribbles on that Color Theory paper. Very, very different. I really like it. Thank you so much, Sandra. Lovely card. This one is a thank you card, and it uses the petal palette die cut here for the leaves and 4 little squares. Very simple, a clean and simple card, and just a simple thank you. Very, very pretty. And this one is Rachel Ratliff from Laramie, Wyoming. And so very, very nice. Thank you, Rachel. A lovely card. Let's see. This one has this pretty, I love the contrast on this, black and pink. A simple thank you card with the debossed side of the layering leaves framelit, the embossing folder. April Sylvester, Bermuda Dunes, California. So thank you very much, April. Very striking card for something that's so simple. Very, very pretty. This next one is, I remember talking to this gal, and it was, oh gosh, now maybe there's something on the inside. I hate crinkling the paper in your face here, but I'm just going to see if there's anything on the inside that tells me the name of the person who made this card, because it's really nicely done. This one, glass of wine makes life divine. May your glass always be half full. And no, it's just a card front, so there's no indication who made that. But isn't that attractive? Again, pretty simple, but really a nice impact. If you have somebody that's a big wine drinker, that would be a fun card to get. So wish I could give credit, but I can't. All right. This one is very pretty, using a couple different patterns, a little bit of washi tape, but the theme is similar. And this butterfly, I don't know if you can see that, but the inner markings of the butterfly are done with Wink of Stella. Always thinking of you. And this one was done by Mindy Clove. Mindy's Stamps. And it doesn't say where she's from, but a very, very pretty card. I love the use of multiple patterns. I think that's just gorgeous. And then this strip down the middle is silver. And then the butterfly is done in gray. Very, very attractive card. This next one is just as cute as anything with this line. It says, Wild About You. And this one was done by Lisa McGrew in Willis, Texas. And again, multiple use of the patterns, offset by black. Contrast is great. So very, very cute little card. Thank you, Lisa. This one is Life is Better with Friends. What a lovely sentiment. I guess these would be almost like kiwis. And the fruit here, and a little bit of contrasting paper. Very simple card, but very pretty. It's got nice contrast. This one was done by Michelle Greenfield and Phoenix, Arizona. Thank you so much, Michelle. It's lovely to see simple designs that really have a nice pop to them. Very, very nice. This one looks to be a full-size card. Let the Good Times Roll. This is that roller coaster die. Bev Adams. Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and open this because it feels awfully thick. I'm wondering if she did that pop-up on the inside that you can do with this card. So I'm going to open this, and sure enough, she did. Isn't that great? So she's got a nice glittery sun, and she's got the roller coaster pop-up on the inside of the card. Hoping your birthday is a thrill to remember. Boy, that's a lot of work. It's just wonderful, though. Thank you so much, Beverly Adams. Absolutely gorgeous. Lovely card, Beverly. This one is the basket weave, and then this is one from Celebration that has these beautiful flowers in a basket, and it looks to me like she used blends and doilies and a couple of different elements here. Very nice. Bloomin' basket card. Well, she gave us all kinds of details about what went into the card, but I don't see her name here. So I'm going to see if it's maybe on the back side of this. Yes, there's more stuff here. This is Sherry L. Huss out of Salt Lake City, Utah. Isn't that pretty? It's a lovely little card. You are one of a kind. Very, very nice. Thank you. Let's see. Let me see if I can see the name again. Sherry Huss. Very nice job, Sherry. Very attractive card. I love the texture and the layers on that one. It's just lovely. Now this one is kind of fun. It's got little peeking out ribbon here on the bottom and one of those metallic elements. Love this. With a card here kind of on the cattywampus with crumb cake in black and vanilla. Very vanilla. Amy Combs, Simi Valley, California. We had a lot of California people there. I think that's a very attractive card. Really big impact. Very nice. Thank you. This one is Let's Be Friends Forever. Isn't that cute? And rather than layering that, it looks like she fussy cut out her sentiment and then just stamped the circles on the inside. And it looks like this card opens up, so I'm going to get to the inside of this. This is done by Linda Henry, and it doesn't say where Linda's from, but this card looks like, oh, the bird is the closure. Isn't that cute? And then she's got a little paper on the inside. Very clever. And so the bird's wings help hold the card closed. Very clever. Very nice, Linda Henry. Thank you, Linda. Lovely card. Let's see. This one is Happy, Happy Birthday to You. Just big and bold and right there in pretty colors. Very pretty. And this one says Sharon Tong Robinson. Doesn't say where she's from, but Sharon, lovely bold card. Love the colors. Very, very attractive. This one I thought was very interesting. It's a thank you card front, and it's got one of those lovely scenes, and I'm not sure what she did here. Judy Scott. I'm not sure what she did to get the color on here. But it's got this peekaboo peach and it looks like melon mambo here. And isn't that pretty? Simple and yet, wow, what an impact. That's great. And she may have just sponged or used an aqua painter to get some of this color on here. And the way it appears here, it has quite a bit of depth to it. Very nice card, Judy. All right, this one is absolutely gorgeous. Again, lots of stark contrast on here. Petal palette, the dragonfly, to a wonderful friend, enjoy your special day. Isn't that pretty? Very attractive card. Now this one is done by Danny Towson in La Mirada, California. Absolutely gorgeous card. Thank you so much, Danny. Very, very pretty. One of my favorite stamp sets, this beautiful piece that's stamped on here. This one looks like it's a full-size card, so we'll open it up. This one was done by Janie Verilone, or Verilone. V-A-R-I-L-O-N-E. And Janie or Janie, J-A-N-I-E. But this is a full card, full-size card. And look at that. It opens up, so it's a card in a card. Isn't that pretty? So maybe it's supposed to go this way. It's got a little bit of glitter, just ever so slightly put on the outside of this card, and it opens like this. So this is just a smaller card with a lot of embossing on the back. Nice contrast in the colors. Very, very pretty. Thank you, Janie, or Janny. Let's see. This one says a special note to thank you. And again, looks like I should open this. This was done by Sandy Holloman. And it doesn't say where she's from. But there is, oh, look at this. So the card opens like this. A special note of thanks to you for all the thoughtful things you do. Isn't that cute? Very clever. So it is a card front that's a regular size card. This upper part is embossed. There's tone-on-tone stamping down below. And then the card just opens, and I'm going to do that so you can see exactly how that comes together. Very clever with a few little butterflies in between here. Still plenty of place to put your own thought down here. Isn't that pretty? Very attractive card. And let's see. This one is Sandy Holloman. Thank you, Sandy. Very different kind of fold. I like it. Okay. Back to Petal Palette. This one is done with embossing paste that's got glitter in it. I don't know if you can see that there. And in a large medallion. Then it's got the doily. Life is so much better with you in it. The bird and the flowers. Pretty in pink and black with green. Very attractive card. This one was Sharon Skelton, Grants Pass, Oregon. Just a lovely card. Very nice, Sharon. Very, very pretty, striking card. This one I thought was just gorgeous. I remember talking to this woman because I asked her, I said, what did you do on the back here? And she said she took her ink, which was Pink Pirouette, and she used her aqua painter and just put a little bit of a background on. She did a little bit of stamping. And then this simple little thing that says, thank you very much, with a flower stamped on it, a tag, a little bit of ribbon. So really a pretty clean and simple card, and yet very, very pretty. And she made a full-size card. There's nothing on the inside. Christy Gridley. And it looks like she's got a Christie's Stamping Spot. And it looks like she's got a presence on Facebook if you wanted to look at more of her stuff. I think that is just gorgeous. It's got a lot of pow for a limited amount of stamping on here. Very, very pretty card. Love the clean and simple idea on that one. This one is a happy birthday card, and boy, is that ever bright. Just as pretty as it can be. Simple, and yet the colors just make this. Charlotte Hollingsworth, and Colorado Springs, Colorado. So she's here in my home state. Very nice card, Charlotte. So she's about an hour away from me here. Very pretty. Love the contrast there. Very nice card. Thank you, Charlotte. This one I thought was an interesting color combination. And this paper, the purple paper here, is torn on one side across the bottom. Then this is done in silver. Then there's a couple of silver stars here. One silver star and then a purple star. And then on the back side, she shows cutting out one of these pieces. And I thought that would be a fun thing to open your card up and find that little decoration on the back side. I think that's very clever. This is Angela Gregg. Angela Gregg, and it doesn't say where she's from, but that wood grain embossing folder and the purple and the craft color, very nice color combination, offset with the silver. I don't know that I would have put that together, but I sure do like it. It's absolutely lovely. Thank you, Angela. Now this one is the Artistically Asian, and it's got some of the black shimmer ribbon on it and a little copper embossing. And just a lovely combination, simple and serene. Very pretty card. This one was done by Valerie Sanchez, who calls herself the Crafty Chick. I love it. And it doesn't say where she's from, but I remember talking to her. Yeah, this has got, it's just a beautiful card. The designs are very interesting. The color combinations are interesting. And I even see a little copper thread in the background here. Just a lovely card. Thank you so much, Valerie Sanchez. All right, this one, bold and beautiful. Thanks, with these absolutely beautiful red roses colored in here. Again, very simple. Black, a nice black stamp here, and then the red, beautiful contrast. Deb Veens, West Kelowna, British Columbia, Canada. Very, very nice, Deb. Clean and simple, and yet big impact. Love that. Now here's one that's very interesting. We'd seen another one done with this, but look at this background. It's done, do something creative every day, and it's got the pot of brushes, and then stamped on the back are many of the things that are in this set, the pens, the scissors, the different things, and it's very pretty, and it doesn't say who did it, so maybe it says on the inside. I'll open it up and see. And no, it's only a card front, so there's no indication, but isn't that just striking? It would be very interesting to know about the colors that they used in the background to get that. That would be beautiful for a number of kinds of things. Very, very attractive card. Let's see. This one is Happy Birthday. Look, isn't that cheery? With this paper in the background and a couple of these flowers cut out, and the petal burst folder. And once again, it doesn't look like this one says who did it. I'm going to look here. If no, it doesn't just say. So sad. That is such a cheery, pretty little card. Very attractive. Thank you. This one, Happiest of Birthdays to You, and it's using some of that lovely designer series paper that looks like photography. This was done by Debbie. It looks like Kestiv or Kostiv, and she's from Slough House, California. And just very simple and very pretty. And look what she did here. Rather than fuss with a bow or even a knot with the edges loose, she just tied a knot to make a statement here and then wrapped it around the back. Very clever. Very clever. And a couple of different papers, and isn't that just cute? That's one of the best treatments I've seen of that paper. Very attractive. Thank you, Debbie. Lovely card. Now, this one has just a note, and it has this giant dahlia stamped on it in lemon lime twist. Isn't that pretty with some of that lemon lime ribbon? Very pretty. Johnny Daniel, and 29 Palms, California. Isn't that pretty? Just so cheery and beautiful. Very nice. Thank you, Joan. This one is this is one of my favorite stamp sets. And it's got the dragonfly here and the large contrast, and it's done on vanilla. Isn't that pretty? With the friend stamp here raised a little bit, and then this dragonfly in purple. And this looks like Tranquil Tide to me. Very, very pretty card. This one is done, can't tell, N. Hemphill, Hemphill. Thank you so much. This awesomely artistic. One of my very favorite stamp sets. Thank you so much. And Hempful. Very pretty. Now this one isn't that cute with this darling rabbit cut, and this is a multiple stamp process that comes up with this pink and the purple sweet little sunbunny. Isn't that cute? With a silver bow. Julie Stewart, sweet little something stamp set. And it doesn't say where Julie's from. Incredibly Fun Creations with Julie. Thank you, Judy. Lovely card. Now this one is using some of the Celebration paper. And this one, the flowers have been fussy cut out and the leaves, and then they've been colored in, and it says Happy Birthday. Just as simple as it can be, and just as attractive as it can be. And it doesn't say on the outside here who this was done by, so I'm going to open it up and take a look. And there is something on the inside. Sandy Barnes in Las Vegas, Nevada. Very nice, Sandy. Beautiful use of that DSP. Colored, I wouldn't have thought to color it in blue, but that's very attractive. Very pretty. This one says Just a Note, and this one is Judy Pinner, P-I-N-N-E-R, done in Tranquil Tide and in Lemon Lime Twist. And then there's some color on this flourish here, and then a copper faux bow here. Very pretty card. Thank you, Judy. This one is a daisy. Isn't that the cutest daisy? In the navy blue paper and the yellow. And then this is some of that darling designer series paper that I worked quite a bit with at the beginning of this. And then a simple thank you with the black background. Very nicely done. Your thoughtfulness brightened my day. Isn't that attractive? Oh my gosh, there's nothing on here that says who it is. What a shame. I'd love to give somebody credit for that. That's a lovely card. Okay, this one is Rena Roldan, and it doesn't say too much about what's happening with this one, and it looks like there's no opening, but it's just a simple thank you, letting the card with that background and that crackled designer series paper and a little bow do the talking. Very, very pretty. Nice and simple. Thank you, Rena. Lovely card. This one I thought was very attractive. Kind Thoughts for You. It's got these beautiful daffodils, and there's Wink of Stella all over these daffodils, and then these cheery little orange sequins, and this designer series paper. And this one is that's the paper from Sweet Soiree. And Judy Scott from, it just says HB California. But thank you very much, Judy. That's just a gorgeous card. Gives me some ideas on coloring in for that little stamped image. Here's that beautiful butterfly, and this looks to me like a brusho background. Happy birthday. May your day be as beautiful as you. Isn't that attractive? I just love what you can do with that brusho color and get these crazy backgrounds. And that is an interesting one with some of the yellow orange and getting kind of a blue-green in here. Very attractive. And then she embossed this butterfly, so there's a little bit of resist in there. Very pretty. Beautiful Day is what the stamp set is called. Lori Castillo. And doesn't say where Lori's from, but that's a beautiful card, Lori. Lovely color combination. Very, very pretty. This one, I think, is just as cute as it can be. Look at that cute pink truck. And the windows are done with Wink of Stella. Then we've got these flowers and the boots, Thinking of You. Isn't that just the cutest card? Now, the edges have been distressed, and it looks like they've been gone over with a brownish ink the same thing that's been done here. Colored a couple of the rhinestones here, and I don't know that I would have thought to put that color combination together, but it is such a cherry card. Isn't that just cute? Very, very pretty. This one, Kathleen Bullington, Kitty Bullington. It says Cowgirl Up. So powder pink, shimmery white, soft sky, watercolor. And very, very pretty combination of colors. I just love this card. Very, very attractive. Thank you so much, Kitty Bullington. This one I thought was very interesting because it's so simple. Do something creative every day. And then there's these scribbles around the end, and this is Made with Love on this little book. And it's Jolie Crafts, Jennifer Olea, O-L-E-A, and it doesn't say where she's from, but nice and simple with just a little hint of color down here. Very cute card. Thank you. This one is done by Ruth Bingle. Isn't that pretty? These little flowers in the middle, and they've all got Wink of Stella and a simple thank you down here. And this one looks to be a full-size card. Ruthless Stamping, Ruth Bingle. Isn't that clever? So, and it doesn't say where Ruth is from, but she's got a Facebook presence, Ruthless Stamping. And I just think it's just a lovely card. I'm very fond of the purples anyway. This next card is very attractive. It's using the stamp set that we got in Sale-A-Bration, and she's just made her own DSP here by stamping that flower with the leaves and some of the other elements there over and over, and I see that it's done in Dapper Denim and this Lemon Lime Twist, and I'm not sure what that is. It doesn't say. Looks like Bermuda Bay to me. Or maybe it's, yeah, I don't know. And then green and blue, and then this beautiful starburst here with Celebrate. Isn't that just attractive? Again, very simple card, and yet pretty big impact. I like it a lot. This was done by Cindra Alderman, and she's from Orlando, Florida. Cindra, thank you very much. It's a lovely card. Now this one was simple and dramatic, and I think this is another one of those fun folds. This was done by Maggie Roletta out of Pittsburgh. Oh, Pittsburgh, California. I'm going to go ahead and open this one because I think this has got a unique opening and closing piece to it here. And, oh my gosh, how generous. She included an envelope. So this opens here. Oh, look at this. Isn't that clever? There's a place in here in the top to put a gift card. So there's a slot, an additional piece put here for a gift card, a place for a sentiment, and then so the ribbon runs all the way around this piece here and hides the piece that comes across here and a place for you to put a gift card. Very clever idea. And again, this one was done by Maggie Roletta, R-A-L-L-E-T-A, Pittsburgh, California. Just very, very attractive card and a clever idea. I don't think I've seen that before. Very interesting. Thank you so much. That's very nicely done, Maggie. All right, this one is also the Sale-A-Bration. I've seen people use this so many different ways, and she created quite a background here. There's background stamping on the white on the outside, which is very pretty, pink on the white, and then pink on pink, tone on tone here for the interior of the card, and then a fussy cutout piece here Amazing You. Isn't that attractive? Very pretty. This is done by Sharon Schoenborn. Sharon Schoenborn. Thank you, Sharon. That's just a lovely idea. I love the extra stamping, the pink on white and then the tone on tone. Very pretty. Thank you. Okay, this next one is done with some of the foil paper that we have. Do something creative every day. And this is Carol Sanderson, Edmonds, Washington. And I'm going to open this one because it looks to be a full-size card, and I want to see what the inside is like, if in fact it is. Yeah, okay, so she didn't decorate the inside. But isn't that pretty in lemon lime twist with this beautiful foil paper? Very high impact. And a couple of layers of circles here, and just a single rhinestone. Very attractive. Thank you so much, Carol. It's a lovely card. Now this one is done Dear Friend, and this is embossed in silver and then colored in, and it might be on glossy paper. I'm going to take a peek here and take a look. And let's see. Kathy Kraft, Merced, California. And then she's got this lovely flower stamped in here with a little bit of wink of Stella on the inside. Very, very attractive. Silver in the background, embossed in silver, Dear Friend in silver. Very nicely done. And again, that is Kathy Kraft. Thank you, Kathy. It's a lovely card. This next one is this Ed Iron Deck chair here with a drink, and it says Just Breathe down the side. And this one also is a full-size card, Lisa Johnson. And so I'm going to, she used ombre background here, and I am going to open this one because this is a full-size card and see what we've got on the inside, if anything. No, but her twine kind of goes around the whole thing. Very attractive. So it looks like sky and sea and maybe some ground here. Very, very pretty card. And again, this one is done by Lisa Johnson. And it doesn't say where she's from, but very nice card, Lisa. Thank you so much. Now, let's see. This card is another one that's using looks like a grapefruit the way it's colored here, and a lemon. And it's a happy birthday done by Anna Radloff. And it's just pretty. It's a nice color combination, the white and the crumb cake, and then the little pop of color. Very pretty. Thank you, Anna. And this is the last card in my swaps here. Sending Wishes Your Way. Very similar to the other one that was done. And this one, let's see if it has anything on the inside. Nope. No clue on the inside. But very striking with this orange and craft combination. Thank you so much. Now, I have a few 3D items, and I took them out of their bags so that they wouldn't crinkle. Isn't that cute? This has been done in the ruffled embossing folder, so there's little, almost like waves going around this. Isn't that cute with the mermaid? Looks like that was colored in watercolor pencil. This says Just For You. And the way this works is this opens up, and let's see, there is a little treat inside, a biscuit with chocolate on it. Anybody who wants to take care of my chocolate fixes is a very popular person with me. It looks like that would be hard to get back in there. Oh, there's more in there. What else is in there? Cute little box. And a little, looks like a chocolate egg. This one was done by Veronica Inouye. I don't know how to pronounce it. Isn't that cute? Just as cute as it can be. Thank you, Veronica. Just lovely little 3D project. This little 3D project had at one point a lip balm in it, and you can see it's done without glue. Isn't that clever? And the lip balm got separated here. Donna Johnson, Williams, Arizona. So I thought this was clever. This would be a cute one to do because it would be simple since there's really not any gluing to it. And yet, when I put this back together, it stays together just beautifully. And it's using some pretty designer series paper and a little bow. Very, very clever. And let's see if it says, yeah, this one was done by Donna Johnson. Thank you, Donna. Just a lovely little project. So I'll set that aside. This next one was done, isn't that cute? It opens up, and in here is the edible coffee treat, coffee thins, and it's got that stamp and tucked in here, and then you see this is kind of folded up on itself and then closed over. Thanks a latte. Isn't that cute? Very, very cute project. And this was done by Sharon Milburn out of Rector, Arizona. Very cute project, Sharon. Now these, I ended up with 2 of them, and I don't remember why, but they're just the cutest little card. Your thoughtfulness brightens my day, with the daisy on the top, and they're done in a couple of different colors, and it would suffice as a tag or a 3D little, like a 3x3 little card to be putting with something. Isn't that cute? And these were done by Sue Johnson. Thank you, Sue. They're just as cute as they can be. Now this one I haven't opened, and this one says happy birthday. It's got this cherry paper on it and a little bit of a brown tag and some ribbon, and I haven't opened it up to see what's on the inside because I'm going to have to tear the paper, and I haven't got the heart to do that yet. I'll eventually get in there because I'm after chocolate. This one is Happy Father's Day, and then these little chocolates are all covered in the True Gentleman Designer Series paper. Isn't that cute? And it doesn't say on this who made this, but very cute little way to present some chocolates and a simple little message. Very nicely done. Thank you. This one is probably my favorite, and it holds a single Hershey's Kiss here, and here's the cat stamp used in a pattern paper on one side and a complementary paper, and then it's glued together, and then this Hershey's Kiss then sits in between the 2 pieces, front and back. There's a little bow on the cat, and it stands up. Isn't that just the cutest thing you've ever seen? Just a simple little project, very easy to do, and yet it's just as clever as it can be with that Hershey's Kiss in there, and that's done by Carrie Hensing out of Lakeport, California. Very clever idea, Carrie. Just as cute as it can be. So I'll set that aside. Then I got this lovely little box. It says Enjoy on the front. It's got some designer series paper on it, and it's done by Kathleen Bullington, Palm Desert, California. And on the inside of this box are 3 little Kit Kat bars that fit inside this little box absolutely perfectly. Isn't that just as cute as it can be? Now you could put a pad of paper in there, you could put chocolate bar. Very, very clever. This was done by Kathleen Bullington. Thank you, Kathleen. Just a lovely little project. This next one, bright white on a shrinky dink, it says, Lanny Radcliffe. Done with tabs for everything, and the large letter framelit dies. Isn't that just as cute as it can be? And what a clever idea for, I love Stampin' Up! Isn't that cute? For a little charm for your phone. Very, very cute. Thank you so much. Stampin' Up! Scissor Charm is what she's calling it. Lanny Radcliffe. Very nice, Lanny. Thank you. Then there was this project, which is a little notebook. And it's just got the cutest little cover on it, just a note. And what a wonderful thing to slide in your pocketbook and have on hand or next to the phone where you can take down some notes. Very, very cute. And it doesn't have on here who made it. Very sad. It's just as cute as it can be. And this is the last one of my, oh no, it's not. I got one more after this. This swap was done by making a little pouch here in this pretty designer paper. Life is Better with Friends. A little designer series paper here, and then it looks like this was stamped in lemon lime twist and then used the clear embossing powder to emboss that message. And then it's got a little ribbon here on it. It's got some of this ready shreddy. There's several little chocolates on the inside of this. And that was all put in a little plastic, and it's done by Cheryl Todd out of San Diego, California. Thank you, Cheryl. A very clever little idea, just as cute as it can be, and pretty simple. I love it. I love simple. Now this one got beat up a little bit on the way home. This is an apron made out of this pretty designer series paper and a little open box here on the back with some treats on the inside, just as cute as it can be. And this little apron here was connected at some point here, and just as cute as it can be. And it says Sweet Friend here. Very, very attractive, cute little project. And this one was done by Judy Clayton. And it doesn't say where Judy's from, but thank you, Judy. I think that's just as cute as it can be. Okay, so that is the swaps that I got from On Stage in Las Vegas. I got home on Sunday, and so I hope you enjoyed that. I certainly did enjoy going back through them. I have several favorites and several things that I might have to give a try as time goes on. Anyway, the winner of last month's prize draw was Lori Clark, and Lori won a set of Brusho colors and a set of aqua painters, and that's on its way to Lori now. And the prize draw for the month of April is an embossing package. It includes the Versamark pad, the re-inker for the Versamark, an embossing buddy, and then it includes all 5 of the embossing colors in the current catalog, which is gold, silver, copper, clear, and white. And so it's a nice little package, a value of, I don't know, $43 or $44 in the catalog. And so your name goes into the drawing for anybody that puts an order in with me during the month of April. And if you put in an order of more than $25, then in any case you get a handmade card from me, a reusable card. And if the order is more than $25, then I send you a product gift as well. So that's it for me today. I hope you enjoyed that. I certainly did. And I will be back soon with more projects and more cards. Bye.